If I had it to do all over, I'd do all over again. If tomorrow I found one more chance to begin, I'd love you all over again. I'd love you all over again, Alan Jackson. My name is Keith Williams here at Fret More Guitar Lessons, where we fret more, stress less, make a whole lot of music. And today we're going to do a little fretting on this song, Alan Jackson's I'd Love You All Over Again, one of his early ones off his first album. And anyway, he had a string of hits. Every song he did was good. And anyway, we're going to have a good time on this one today. And this 4 chords. We're going to do this in A, D, E, and B7. I'm going to walk through the chords with you so you make sure you understand those. We got two verses and chorus a couple times. And then a little tag at the end, just the kind of last line that we do there. And anyway, going to walk through that with you. And be sure to stay tuned to the end. Be sure to check out our description below and everything. There's some links down there, but we'll talk a little bit more about that. And our sponsor, which is one of our companies that my family has started, game company. And so be sure and stay tuned for the sponsor at the end. And anyway, I want to jump right into things. Subscribe to us if you would. Later on, like I say, wait until you hear the video. Wait until you see if this is something good for you. And if it is, then you can give us a thumbs up and all that kind of thing. Okay? All right. So anyway, we're going to jump right into this thing. An A chord. I'm going to show you how I play an A. I do with the flat part of my index finger on the second fret, 3rd and 4th string. I get that with my index finger there. Okay. All right, and so you want to make sure you get a good clean sound there. Second finger goes on the 2nd string, the B string, okay, of the 2nd fret. We're going to strum 5 strings, okay, and we're going to do a down, up, down. Let's see, yeah, down, up, down is kind of the strumming pattern, okay. We'll get into that a little bit more when we get to it there. But all right, then we're going to do a D chord, 2nd fret as well. 1st finger goes on the 3rd string, 2nd finger on the 1st string, 3rd finger on the 2nd string of the 3rd fret. All right, and we're strumming 4 strings there, okay? Okay, and our E chord, we can just kind of slide over when we're in D going to E, because it's on the 3rd string as well. 1st finger, 3rd string on the 1st fret. 2nd finger goes on the 5th string of the 2nd fret, and 3rd finger goes on the 4th string of the 2nd fret, and we strum 6, okay? Okay. All right, now the B7th, if you just stay in that E, you can just move your 1st finger up 1 to the 4th string, keep your 2nd finger where it is on the 5th string, and your 3rd finger drops down to the 3rd string of the 2nd fret, and your pinky drops down goes to the 1st string of the 2nd fret, okay? And we're going to do 5 strings there, okay? Okay, there's our 7th chord, all right? So start this in E. I'm gonna have to, or A. We're gonna scroll down here. I'm gonna have to scroll a couple times, get the words in there and everything. Make sure I get all those right. Okay, so the beginning of it, I'll run through just the chord progression on the beginning of it. And you can do that. And there's a little run here. I'll show you that too. There's a run from the E chord when it goes kind of back to the E a couple of times throughout the song. Probably, it does it actually before, at the beginning, before the verse. And then the next verse, maybe the only time it does it is at the beginning of the verse. But anyway, if it does another time, I'll show you when we get there. But I think that's the only time it does it. And it's just a run from the, on the 6th string, and on the 2nd and 4th fret, all right? And then to the A. So it's down, up, open. So it's just 4 notes. Open, 5th string, nothing there. Okay, just open. Down, up. It's actually 5 notes because I'm hitting that one twice on this 2nd fret. Okay, all right. So anyway, that's the little run there. So all right, so the beginning just goes it's just the A, it goes to the D, the B7, and then back to the D, and then then the E, and then the A, and then it goes back to the E. So it's I'm doing less notes actually. I did it right. That's right. Okay. Sometimes I'm like, well, because I do, depending on the song. Sometimes you'll have a few extra notes on that. It's the same run, but like I say, you may do that open string once. Okay, so that's just 3 notes there. But if you do it twice, there's 4. Do it twice there. So, so it sometimes changes up a little bit. But anyway, I was just doing it that. So just the 5 notes there. Down, up, and on down to the A's. The A's, the last note, which would be the 6th. Okay? 6th note there. All right, in that little run. Okay, all right, so here we go. So just going to run through the chords here, and we'll get the strumming pattern here. You might have to kind of, in your head, get the timing correct, okay? Because you don't want to get it too fast. It's a pretty slow song. All right, so here we go. Before the chorus too. If I had it to do all over, I'd do it all over again. There it is again. Tomorrow. I mean, so it does it several times throughout the song. I couldn't remember how many times. All right, so during the run, you're doing the singing too. So I just wanted to, that's why I wanted to stop right there. So I've had to do it again. If tomorrow I found one more chance to begin, I'd love you all over again. It just runs through the chord progression again. Scroll up here. Sorry about that. All right, so last verse. So the preacher man said, "Till death do us part." That seemed like forever to a young man's heart. Now the days seem much shorter. Probably just ended on that. I love you over again. Okay. You could walk through that same progression again. Look, I love you all over again. Okay, could do that, but sometimes I just like to, I don't know. I forget kind of how he does it. Does a little bit different there on the end, but anyway, you kind of do it however you want to on the ending. And of course, the way we did it on the, and he does that as well on the album, is we repeated that last line. So we went back to that run. We didn't really go back to the E, but if tomorrow I found one more chance to be good. Okay. So only thing I want to point out that I'm not sure I had right on the when I run through that the middle part. If you want to do that, you don't have to do that. It's just running through that chord progression, okay? And I may have changed too soon or not soon enough on a few of those chords. So sometimes you kind of sing that in your head. Maybe it's just sing the if I had. So you kind of sing it in your head a little bit and walk through, and that way it kind of keeps you on the right timing there as far as if you want to do the beginning part with the strumming and the ending part. If you don't want to do the beginning part, you could just you could just strum it and let me go back to that first. You can just strum it. Has it been 10 years since we said I do? You could just start it that way, however you want to do it. Anyway, appreciate y'all tuning in to Fretmore Guitar Lessons and checking out Alan Jackson's I Love Y'all Over Again. And I want to just tell you again, like I say, about our description. Down below, there's a lot of links to some of the products we use, and we do get a commission on those if you purchase anything there. We have a store, a Fretmore store with our logo, Fretmore logo, guitar lessons, and Fretmore Stress Less, Make Music slogan on those things, t-shirts, coffee mugs, whatever. You can donate to the channel if you'd like to support us there. We have some music out there. Me and my wife had some gospel CDs. She passed away this year, but we have some gospel CDs, digital songs, all original stuff you could purchase there. And also our sponsor, I always have it in the wrong place here. Our sponsor is another company that we have, and it is called Noun Hound, and it's something that my wife and me and my kids put a lot of time in a few years back. And there's an Etsy store down below with a link to these games. And anyway, it looks like a little kid's game, but it's awesome. College students have played it, love the game, and adults. And anyway, it uses letter tiles and cards, and you roll the dice, and whatever number it lands on, that's the word that you have to spell. All the letter tiles are laid flat down, and you can play anywhere from 2 to like 6 players. And as fast as you can, you flip them over, put them right back down if you don't find your letter. And whoever spells their word first has to bark, okay, to announce that they've spelled their word, and they win. And sometimes it can be like less than a minute. Sometimes it takes a little longer. But anyway, it's just a fun little game, but it's also very educational for kids. We homeschool our kids and all that, so it was good to help them with spelling and understanding the words and things like that. So awesome game. I just dropped this one here. This one here is called Flip Flopposites. Okay, it's just a card game. Okay, cards only, and you have to match up opposites. Again, kind of sounds simple, but it takes some skill to match everything up, and you got to run out of cards and everything, kind of like an Uno. But anyway, be sure and check out the link there. Any support would be appreciated. Again, subscribe to us if you would. If this is something you like, give us a thumbs up on this video, and check out our other videos. In our channel, we have a little over 500 right now, and be sure and check those out. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks.